this time. Hopefully I don't mess it up like last time. So, okay. This is What If Deku was combined with the Demon Part 2. So, I don't know. And make sure you follow people that made these pictures because I'm not the creator. And support the person that made this What If idea because I'm not the first one. So, we start off the story when Deku's at his home. We're on time skip. 1 week when he gets the UA letter. UA letter, yes. And this is how Deku looks like without his hero suit on. Because this is what Deku looked like with his hero suit on. Kimono on. Yeah, the kimono. Hopefully I got that right this time. So Deku Inko is worried if he didn't get in, but he's reassuring her that he did get in, and he's pretty sure he got in because literally they don't let him in. Who's gonna get in then? Because he's in the highest with the intelligence and strength. So yeah, and over that week he did train a little bit, not too much, and he did talk with Ace a little bit, talking what he can do with his skills and what is the limits and what's the boundaries and everything. He just talked with him, and that's it. So that week passed, and it's cold outside, but he's going to UA. He's going to UA. He goes and sees the big door. It says 1A, and he's pretty surprised who's actually that tall, seeing how big the door is. And when he goes in, everybody starts looking at him because they know that he got the highest scores. Because the hologram shows who got the highest and everything. And what else? Yeah. What's his name? Eat yeah, Ida goes in and tells him how more intelligent he is and stronger he is than him, seeing that he knew that the hero points were applied because Dex still did help out some people, and he did still help out Oraka with the big robot 0-pointer. And big 0-pointer. Oh yeah. And Uraka comes in and sees Deku and says, yeah, he's wearing this, but with the suit, the UA suit on. If you can imagine that, go right ahead. But Uraka does come in and say, thank you for saving me and everything, like in the canon. What else? And Aizawa wakes up and says, took you 17 seconds to shut up. And he does tell him to put on the, what's it called, the uniform, the thing, whatever they use for the sports festival thing, and the assessment. So they did go to the outside. They did not go to the changing room. They went to the changing room and changed. And everybody saw how buff Deku was. And other people like Kirishima and Bakugo, seeing how buff they were too. And Kirishima asked, what kind of training do you do? And Deku says, a few push-ups there, a few sit-ups, pull-ups. And he mumbles this, a ton of weight, like 2 tons. weights in my home. And mom was that. But Kirishima didn't hear him, so he said what? He said nothing. So Deku finished up, and what's his name? My favorite character. What's his name again? Mineta. Yeah, there, Mineta. Mineta sees the people, and he looks through it, and he was about to get poked in the eye, but Deku moved him in time. Deku moved him in time for he won't get hit in the eye and get pierced. So Deku saved him. So they start going outside, and they start going outside, and the first one they had to do is the I think 10-mile run. No, not the 10-mile run. Was it 10 miles? How much they had to run, but and Aizawa said they can use their quirk. So Deku use the quirk, seeing that because Deku still doesn't have a quirk. It's just quirkless with the really high power, speed, and resistance and everything. Everything multiplied by 2, so yeah, and to make Deku even more stronger, UA is a college, and the high school Deku went to was a random one, so they did just that. Forgot to put that in the what's it called, my first part, because the normal 18-year-old strength, speed, and everything multiplied by 2, so he's fast as Ida, like without reciprocal burst. I can't even say it. Reciprocal burst. Yeah, reciprocal burst. Yeah, without the reciprocal burst, he's that fast. So I think it was like he got 5 seconds something. I forgot 5 seconds point something. I'm just gonna say like he got 4.5. I guess 4.5 seconds. And what else? The leap. He passed it like Ida and Bakugo did it. Like they just used the quirks to jump over the whole entire thing. And which one's the other one? The grip strength. They had the grip strength, so Deku got the arm boy got like 500 something. I don't know, man. Like 451, 451, yeah, 451 on his grip strength. And the next one was the ball throwing test. Because Deku got the highest, so Deku went first in the ball throwing, and Bakugo was like, "What? How did the quirkless loser get first?" And everything like that. Yeah, everything like that. Yeah, and he threw the ball and he got 700 with just his fingers. He got 953. 953, yeah. 953. And Bakugo got 855. And Bakugo was outraged with the numbers he got, so he tried to attack Deku, but Aizawa used his quirk to stop him and turn off his quirk. So the media arc thing, whatever, I don't even think it's art. A little, what's it called? 10 minutes of the anime. So like, I forgot his name. The guy from the villains. Gotta remember his name. How about Tishinori? What's his name? What's his name? I can't remember his name. One for All's successor. Mr. Hands guy. All I can remember is Mr. Hands. Yeah, Mr. Hands. That's all I can remember. Dang, I'm stuck. Mr. Hand guy. He's still destroyed though. It's called the thing. And the media got in, and the code red. Everything still happened, and everybody was freaking out. Except Deku, and their class asked why he wasn't freaking out. And he told them, basically, we have the number one hero, other high ranked heroes, and rookie heroes about to become heroes. Why are we supposed to be scared? And everybody just started acting dumb because I don't really understand why I didn't think they're about to become heroes and everything. So I don't know what they got so scared about, but like, hey, they do. They do whatever they do. What else? What's his name? All Might still goes through the door like a normal person. Normal person with parentheses. And everybody starts fanboying and fangirling. Oh, when they saw All Might, and All Might told him about the hero versus villains, and they started going to the, I think, beta ground something. I forgot the name. I don't remember. I'll just say beta ground 16. I think beta ground. I don't know, man. One of them. 17, 16. I don't know. I think it was 17. I'm saying. I don't know. Beta ground 17. Yeah, 17. Yeah, 100%. So they went to beta ground 17, and what? Beta ground 17, and they pulled the lots, and dang it, man. I don't really know. I've been a while to watch the anime. I gotta rewatch it. But I remember. No, I'm just gonna keep it the same teams. Yeah, same teams. Oraka with Deku and Bakugo with Ida and everybody else. Mr. Hand, the hand guy with 6 hands, and then quirk and everything with Todoroki. I gotta suck up what I think the quirks about, bro. I gotta remember the names. I don't know why am I thinking about this? But yeah, everybody still got the same everything. So the first ones were Bakugo and Ida versus Deku and Uraraka. They're still the first ones. So Deku, yeah, they make a game plan what to do and everything, because Deku already knows Bakugo is gonna go head first, trying to go attack him, and Ida's gonna stay back because he already knows Bakugo enough, and tells Uraraka to go around him, and he's gonna take care of Bakugo. So they fight. Yeah, Bakugo finds Deku and they start fighting, and Uraraka starts going to the bomb, and Ida's still trying to do the voice and everything, act the villain, and the right hook is still first with Bakugo, and Deku basically does the same thing, but without getting hurt, without like the mask and everything breaking. He is wearing this, so yeah, without anything burning, because he doesn't want his stuff to burn. So he does take off the Komodo and starts fighting him. Bakugo was thinking, why did he take it off? But he put it behind his mind and then started fighting him again. And they started fighting, and and Deku threw a straight punch, uppercut, and two uppercuts. And Bakugo only sent two right hooks and a straight, which the one right hook didn't hit, and the second one almost hit, but he used the explosion to hit him. And the straight, he was acting like he was going to throw it straight, but he opened his arms and, opened his palms and everything, and exploded him on the face. And Deku just hit him with two uppercuts and a straight. Nearly knocking out a tooth of Bakugo. And Deku just almost getting his hair burnt. That's it. Because don't forget, Deku doesn't feel it because big truck, but he doesn't feel it because he's almost nearly immune to explosions of Bakugo, so he wouldn't really feel it. Only a sting and that's it. And his clothes and everything would burn because he can't handle the heat. So Deku doesn't do the same plan as the what's it called, cannon, to do mass damage and everything. And Deku doesn't run, but he does attack him by a lot, and he does lead him up the stairs to when he defeats Bakugo. He can get up there faster because he has been keeping tabs on the time, so there's like 10 minutes left because they already said like 5-10 minutes already wasted fighting. So Bakugo and Deku were fighting. That was like 9-6 minutes, and over those other seconds, Bakugo heard the ding or bing, whichever one, of the gauntlet be filled of nitroglycerin. So Bakugo does pull the ping still and does a lot of damage to the structure, and the other one went bing or ting, whichever one, and he used that one as well because Deku dodged, and Deku dodged to where the other one was exploded at. No. Deku ass, and he couldn't dodge in time, so he got hit, and when he got hit, he got really hurt, but luckily to the demon, he popped out. So like it's like a stand, so he popped out the back and froze time for the explosion, and he still moved because it was about to hit him, and if it hit, it would have really hurt and probably really injured him, not let him use a leg or two, because Deku's still a human, just with a higher like strength and speed and everything else like that, but he still has no quirk like Bakugo. But Bakugo's thing is just like an enhancement quirk or something. So basic ace pops out like a stand and froze time. Wait, the only thing going through my mind now. Jojo pose. So ace pops out the back and lets him use those red things on the back on his behind. We call them light and dark. They look the same, but it's just light and dark, which in the name, it basically tells them their power. One can go absolutely dark and make the opponent near blind, or the other one can just do a flashbang, and Deku easily defeats him, and he wraps him up with the capture tape, and Ida is fighting Uraraka, but Deku gets there really fast, so he defeats what's his name? Ida, and they win, touching the bomb, and everybody else is like the same. So yeah, well, if you see right now, I only have 1%, so I'm gonna stop it here.